Hello everyone and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I am still very much sick. I am sicker than I was. And I'm eating vegetables like by hand, like an animal.
Now it's turning into a... It's like...
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
What's
Some
the
pretty
union
wild
demanding?
talk, there's a company. They want to keep that money flowing in. Anything else? Us lorry drive. Not my thing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more
Oh,
What do you
migraine,
holler?
narcotic.
time to arrest him.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice... They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the... We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out... Not unless they... This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. Yeah, it must be.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his...
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand... This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat.
There it is again. The man taps his... The woman still has no response. With nothing. No. This one is a monster. Nothing. No. This one is...
I'm at a dead end. Maybe I'll have to come back at night. Either way, I'm going to explore some more. There's the boat has been recently tarred.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword and scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her earrings. I like her earrings. I've questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Doesn't come with a story.
Fortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Can I borrow the sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I use to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
She refuses, but your word is the law. You are law.
No, dude. Jesus Christ. Why don't more women arm themselves? This is so effective.
Makes you think we haven't. The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
Bold! Her eyes meet yours and suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse, as if she hasn't. The look worked, baby. I'm rizzing her up.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
If they're thick-headed.
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
Her expression doesn't change. It's hard to say if it's a joke.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
He disappeared. Sounds like a missing persons case.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves.
He died. Was he murdered?
Yeah. By himself. Inadvertently. He never respected the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day he didn't come back. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
I forgot what that word means. I've forgotten a lot of words in my life. I forgot. My phone battery is dying. So I need to, hold on. Let it fully charge. I believe it means frail. Lean and muscular.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheel spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where two little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another. Better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
But it's not a sunny day.
Sure it is. 'Twould be bad news for the skiff if it weren't. Bad news for the nets. Bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
I see.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
This is, you always have to be guarded. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Oh,
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I didn't know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive.
Yeah, maybe stay clear of the things reminded her of the floater she used to be married to. Just saying.
I was asked to get your
Are
signature.
you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Ever's planning to turn some of the village into a youth
What
center.
a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that
Thought what exactly?
Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
So will you sign it?
Aye. Why not? Fine. Here you go.
Wait, why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
No, it's a youth center. Why shouldn't you?
That's what I asked you. It's a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored.
Yeah. You do stupid shit when you're bored. Fun fact, if you want to torture someone, yes, you, viewer, have you ever thought, man, I really need to torture this guy or gal? We don't play favorites here. But I have no good way to do it. Get you a bathtub, some salt, play some white noise, put some headphones, noise canceling headphones, you know, the good construction kind, and a piece of cloth over their eyes, and make them stay there. Tie them down if you must. And you'll build a sensory deprivation chamber, and the brain will make them go insane.
Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
I'm looking for someone. Can you help?
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals, who are people who look for animals, mainstream scientists and I.
Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
Two old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
What, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Where'd they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
A working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
I don't know what the fuck a gentry is either, dude. Might be a little bit stupid, I realize. That's okay. I believe that's a fancy man, going off context clues. People of good social position, specifically in the UK and the class. Oh. As I figured from the context clues. The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his
I wish
wife.
I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find...
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
What are these doing in the fish? I'm taking your boots. And your money. Boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. A ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Hey kids! Oh, never mind. I'm just taking her money, dude. Don't worry about it. Can't see into the house from this angle. It's locked tight. What's up, Rock? Wedding stone, well worn and cover in use. I don't know what that word means. Alright, curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. I know better than to repeat things I don't understand. It's a very wise skill I've picked up from saying stupid shit for the first 16 years of my life. You see dust-covered linen, dried tulips on a bed. Someone died there, probably. Hey, what is this? A broken glass, dusty shells, and a forgotten chair. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. See a dark red chair in the dim light of this
It's
room.
only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf.
It really ruins the look I'm going for, you know? This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into blue, cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Writing on the back is a single sentence, repeated twice. I got out. I got out. No addressee. One must ask themselves. So that's the swing set I used. Cinder blocks, charred, a makeshift fire pit, and magazines for lighting. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Doctors are idiots, buddy boy. You dare question the words of the mighty Jimmy Edboy?
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Twiddle my thumbs.
The twiddling barely keep...
Enough sneezing when I'm sick. I'm sorry. You had to hear that. I really am. Damn, I'm a wizard. I grabbed that through the wall. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. That they did. The sound of the kind of heater. Something. Woman next to the bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Then how does she know you're here?
If you can't see it, then how did you know I was here?
I still have a golden ear. Come, come.
All right.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
I'm a cop. I don't cause trouble. I take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
She points to the building behind her.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I do like me licking my heels. If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like that too.
Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Her soapy thumb points to the building behind her. How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
I'm not sure it's appropriate. For the RCM to accept free accommodations.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
One more time, I can just have the room?
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones. but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
It would help me stay in touch with the proletariat. I don't know what the fuck that means. The first chapter of my Rag to Riches memoir. I don't need much. This sounds just fine.
Uncomplicated man. I take it that means you're interested.
You got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
What is in the fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's got to be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The box, what's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium garden.
I see.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened in the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I met Lillian already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
Haven't seen any drunks yet, though.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
There a way I can make a little money around here?
Here, for you, no officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Alright, there's another topic I'd like to
She
address.
nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
Probably. Not full of fumes.
The ecclesiastes have tried to get things going there. But things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
I see.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka or a half-demonic Apsara singing.
What else is down the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Which is it then? Apartment or electrical
I
plant?
don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
That's it? There's gotta be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a depot, used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
Typically, they don't want people in military depots.
And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
She drops the bar up in the bucket with a splash. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Yefritu Harrier Du Bois.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so on.
I was asked to get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everyone wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting. Either way, I won't sign union papers.
What do you have against the union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises we never planned to keep.
She pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket and puts it back.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So, no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
I don't
She
either.
speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here.
Convince her to sign Everett's document.
Logic and reason won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's the grandmother's deepest vulnerability? Does this feel like a good thing, though?
No.
The grandmother card will do the trick. Last chance to turn back. What's going to happen to the children?
What do you mean? What's going to happen? I raised my own kids in this village and they are doing fine for themselves.
You must be so proud.
Aye, they are good kids. I brought them up the right way.
There's a touch of pride in her voice. Are they here now?
No, they moved to Faubourg for work.
What do you think Lillian's kids are going to do when they grow up?
Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing. Here's the shitty thing. The entertaining thing. Whatever word or adjective you want to use. And it's the sad thing about it. You can delay this, right? You can delay this. You can delay it all you want. Whatever that man has planned for this place, it's going to happen. They don't pick these small little shacks for nothing. They pick them because they're easy to move people out of. God, this is shitty. God, I hate this. It's hard to justify. If you think in the grand scale of things, in the grand scheme of things, the expansion of goods and services and arts and cultures is good. But there's this march of progress, and that's what taints this. It taints it and it taints it, and it breaks my heart. Because as that march of progress goes, and as we rely more on money and efficiency and things like that, the good sides of this get stripped away. And you end up with corporate gray buildings. You end up with the rich eating the poor. You end up with a whole benign system that doesn't benefit anyone. It just works and churns without thinking and without moving. But you get the positives you get from this are technological advancements like the world has never seen. And as long as someone good is in charge, you can get a lot of good out of it, but it takes one bad person to ruin it all. And that's the problem. That's the problem. And this is the sad part of it. Do you rip that Band-Aid off now and let that progress march, or do you delay it? Do you delay the inevitable for as long as you can? Do you make your stand against humanity and its own society and say, no, I will not move out of my shack? And the answer simply is there's no right answer. No matter what you do, it is futile. If she had a house and like a big nice house and a nice yard and a garden, and you know, it was decent and she had kids, I'd be like, fuck no. This is worth staying for. But she lives in a shack. So I'm going to make that decision. I made that decision. I'm going to rip that Band-Aid off, and progress will march.
Then,
The old woman exhales. She stares at the ground, unable to finish the thought.
You have her. Now twist the knife. Wait. Let her come to it herself.
Say nothing.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything. But what other choice do we have? It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us. I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them?
Nod.
Did you say something?
I said, will you sign the papers for the children?
Fine.
She mutters, grabbing a pen from inside her apron pocket. She scribbles her name on the dotted line and hands the document back to you.
See that you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
Pronounce, yeah, free tour. Do it to be evil. Everett is not a good person. Everett's never been a good person, homie. That's kind of the thing. He's a little bit of a weasel. He's a little bit of a capitalist weasel. And I hate using the word capitalist. I really do. It's awful. It's an awful word. Because it's very broad and vague. You can point to anyone who operates within any society about money and be like, capitalist. It's too vague. But he's a venture capitalist, a little weasel man. who doesn't do anything unless it's benefit. It's all about trades to him. It's all about the trade-off. And that's what makes him a little weaselly. He's a little weasel man. I don't like him. I don't like weasel men, but weasel men oftentimes end up in positions of power, so there's a thing or two to be learned from him. About the document you signed, Everett plans to muscle you out with a construction noise.
Huh? I like to see him try. If anything, I am gonna muscle him out with construction noise.
You go, Granny.
Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that youth center better be a good one, or you'll have trouble from me.
She's gonna throw rocks at me. Trouble how?
I wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate the effect of such a force if it's pointed to the right direction.
That's a good point. I once paid a crackhead to protect my car. She makes a very good point. Well, he is by definition a capitalist. He's about money, personal freedoms. In fact, everything he does is for money. There's not a single thing I can think of that this man hasn't done for money in this game. But yes, I think we can agree that he is a weasel. Suit shines legible below the graffito. Hard to see the details. Colors all warm and welcoming. And are cozy though. Flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Felt safe and warm in here, not like outside. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Nah.
Hello, mister.
What's up?
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
What's that? Point at stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling.
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
I'm good. My headphones are almost dead. I can plug in my headphones for a few minutes. Hold on. I forgot. Hold on. I have to do a balancing act whenever I need to charge my headphones when I'm playing a game. I don't have a cord long enough. So I have to the goddamn power strip onto my knee and just pretend like that's good. Holy fuck, that thing is hot. It feels kind of nice though. Toasty. Okay, let me scoop my fat ass back up here. I really need to get fucking hardwood in here. It's all carpet. Terrible. So I can listen but not type. That's okay. I don't expect people to type. I just play my games. Yeah, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Okay.
She twirls the furry doll around in the air, giggling happily. All right, you just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
No. Why would I do that? That makes no sense. God, just steal from this village. Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yeah, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
What's that thing you're holding? That's good. Actually, she is rather nice.
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
She holds up the fuzzy beast to demonstrate.
Lammy is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
It'd be like that, dude. We all had a stuffed animal like that. Or I did. Mine was a hand-me-down, though. Okay. Well, pleased to meet you,
Lammy
Lampy.
usually doesn't like strangers. but you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye!
What an adorable child.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. An interesting reason, somehow tied to the case.
What are you laughing about?
The boy stops. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now he's not talking. Just wobbling around like he's afraid of something.
I could just call them stupid. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Children are stupid. Fuck you, kid. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's funny though. Is little Lily your sister?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That's it. You're being laconic about it.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
I see they're both autistic. Y'all have fun. I'm on a side quest while my partner is gone to find a good spot to take Lillian on a date.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Amphetamine?
Aye, by amphetamine, I mean speed.
I think you didn't hear me when I said I'm a police officer.
Sure did, buddy boy. That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, that's what I said.
Got it.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
I get the feeling this guy is somehow related to Kuno. Quite the business venture he got up here.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I got everyone on my hook.
Looks like you're on your own hook too.
Of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people.
Why does a bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
Then takes 3 gulps of Pilsner and stares at you intently. What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
He shakes his index finger at you. He's doing the white guy wag.
Discount, no?
Where did you get that bottle of spirits from?
This is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
Got it from the
I
doctor's
got one of
office.
those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you. Gross.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That sounds dangerous.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing.
I've always wondered. I've never been addicted to anything. Well, actually, I did. I almost got addicted to alcohol, but I quit. Because I realized I was getting addicted and went, man, I don't like that. It also made me a little bit fat. I didn't like that either. Anyway, I've always wondered, when a drunk meets another drunk, is there like that pang of self-reflection of like, oh shit, this is me? That's awful. Or do you think it's like a brothers in arms kind of thing? Like, we're both drunkards.
Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Okay. Oh.
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
He gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
Huh.
Who I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for £3 if you want it.
Don't say it.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable.
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain, but at the same time you don't remember the last time you felt so alive.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
No.
So what do you want then?
His tone is aggressive. You're getting the alcohol boiling his blood causes the agitation. It burns.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is a custom in your civilized world. Actually, I want to go back to that shack and see what's going on there. Really, man? I can't just, like, go through there? There we go. No, I'm not gonna buy the speed. I'm trying to make Harry a respectable gentleman. As through my own personal scruples, I don't like drugs. Not that I have any issues with people taking drugs, I just don't personally like them. Man, I can't interact with the red chair again. That's rather lame. I'm trying to set Harry up on the straight and narrow. I think. Let's go investigate my new pad.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack door with the
The
key.
key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Ooh. What's in here? Let's see what that jacket looks like. Hey, not bad, not bad. I don't really know what that does. Oh, this orange is bugging me. Where's those pants? I like how all the disco shit is like completely fucks things up.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular, normal things.
I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this, that's for sure. A little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
Well, you know what, dog? Just for that. Where's my other pants? What other pants I got? There we go.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right
The water
call?
reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic.
I haven't done the karaoke thing yet. I want to, but I'm waiting for Kim to get back from his mission of taking the body back to the morgue, because I want to see his reaction to it. So I'm kind of just wasting time right now. I ate a lima bean, dude. That was awful. It was all dried out, too. Ugh. Let's try it, baby.
Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Feel your clean-shaven
It
cheeks.
feels so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
Was shaving the right
The
call?
water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression seem even more like a terrifying grimace.
Fuck yeah, dude. Floorboard creaks under your step. You see the waves, the sea, a church. Old science fiction magazine, books about birdwatching, an almanac from 39. Its intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out a pleasant warmth.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The
Listen,
room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're in.
What is this place to you?
looks like my new home. Wonder where the old one went.
Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind the counter, stands an irritable man.
I'll need it for karaoke. Sorry. No, dude, my nose is runny. I do not like backseat gaming. I would like to experience the game naturally.
In a small shack in the fishing village, a Baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table. The water inside, far away on the corner of Perdition and Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
Thank you for a strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Thank you for respecting my, my words. It means a lot to me.
Look under the floorboards.
How do I do that? How do I look under the floorboards? How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? Does my clean-shaven face look better?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
That's my motor seat, by the way.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It was an accident. I'm sorry.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
Are you suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Quite odd. Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
You know, I thought I unironically think mutton chops are really funny to have. And I didn't want to get rid of them. But I wanted to see what his face looked like without them really bad. And he's kind of ugly without them, dude. I kind of regret it. But you know what? The game says he looks nicer, so that's good for him. Sweat, they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans to some extent. Alright, I'm in, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities. I would have really liked that.
I understand, believe me. I really do. I think about all the frivolous side activities I could be doing every time I go out there with my nets. But daydreaming is a rich man's game. At sea, you can't afford to be careless and dream. Anyway, what are we talking about here again?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if you liked my clean-shaven face. Can I actually look under the floorboards? I don't think I can. I don't see anything. Maybe I can if I go. No, there's nowhere to walk. Actually, you know what? I do want a backseat gaming. How the fuck do I get the drivers to admit they have drugs of the carriage train thing? I've been trying to figure it out, but I also gave up pretty quick. What is this? How do I, get the motor carriage or the train drivers to admit they have drugs? I've been trying to figure it out, but I also gave up really quickly because I chose all the dialogue. Let's walk over here. I'm confused.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
That it does. Look around
The
you.
snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
You're warm in your coat, though your cold, damp hair sticks to your head unpleasantly. You should have a hat. You survey the landscape around you.
Facing Kim's Kinema. Kim's motor carriage? Like that really chill hippie dude who's awesome and cool. Should have a hat. You survey the landscape around you. What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond that?
The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol.
Interesting.
No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
Now what is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
The Petit Rats.
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for fabled relics, their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, Melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Sale during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent.
Fascinating.
2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty.
Ooh.
Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard.
Man, you need to chill.
Few Petit Rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets.
Hell yeah. Good for that child.
All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
What's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism.
Proper city
Someone is
activities.
scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
That's all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king. A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood.
What's in the north?
The abandoned church, one of 2 remaining stave churches, which were collectively called Les Sept Sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
Then further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez. A popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet.
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that, before the curtains are drawn.
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam, Morian, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the Coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
What's in the south?
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles which past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox. Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since.
That's true, don't want to get measles. Anthrax is worse,
The
though.
Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off. Heavy
But still.
houses do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
Further south.
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance.
Wonder if Vic's found his heterosexual life partner yet.
The man in the fishnet wife beater looks over at Chester McLean.
Damn, I don't know. Even a real Broderbund like that can't survive everything.
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want more.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
What? Wait. All right, man.
Snow falls in the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki.
Do you think they stomp their wine too? With their feet? I'm asking for a friend.
All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship.
Ooh.
There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
Why?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpauling flap in the wind.
Interesting. What's above?
More Coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly.
What's below?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me the secrets of the sands, Wind.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Who knows, indeed. Stamp your feet for warmth, brushing off the snow.
The spring thaw will come in earnest. Just not yet.
Hmm. Can I not reach that? Do I need like a fishing pole? Okay. It's funny, the light points at wherever still. Woo, 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 woo. Damn, those boots are shiny. You see that shit? Hell yeah, dude. That's how you know they're good boots. Let's go back to my original objective of exploring. Rusty-eaten letters read Mazoot. There's a motor carriage. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. I was trying to get up here somewhere. Yeah. Hey, there's a man in the sun there. No boat in the boathouse today. Take all. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hold on. Because I got +1 visual calculus. So that's at 0. Well, my man's not very smart in that area anyway, so I don't expect him to be a genius. The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. Fuck, I feel the constant tickle in my nose like I'm about to sneeze. Engine paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench covered in rust. But it's like the sneeze isn't coming and it's driving me nuts.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other. A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the crack, unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Damn. I'm dumb.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile, laughing at you and the world and the living.
Even more bullet holes. Something has definitely happened here.
The density and spread of these bullet holes is surprising. This takes a lot of bullets. Fully automatic rifle fire.
How fascinating. Now we gotta put the steez back on, though. There we go. Sign says entry in the well, ticket booth no longer in operation. People paid money in a park here? No one will pay now. That they would not, my friend. I still want to level up my empathy so I can fucking get Kuno to be chill. On people. What's up, people? I don't know what this is. What are you? A hat? Ah! A do-rag. Nah. The stats aren't really good enough. The door is barred shut. It's inaccessible. Anything else of interest over here? I don't believe so. I'll keep exploring up this way. See what's going on. Probably a good thing that place is barred shut. All things considered. A homie.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way. Being so close to the
Number says, oh fuck. I shouldn't have clicked on that. Wait, I can't see anything interesting.
Don't have a reason to. Yet.
What's this about?
Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving.
Shit, what did that buoy say? Fuck, I feel like I missed something important. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officer.
Hello.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
He sounds like a Sesame Street character, dog. Is that the police? I don't know, dude. That was funny. I don't know why that was funny to me, but it was.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
Yeah, Gary. You must be Morrow, the cryptozoologist.
What do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Hey, of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn waterlock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
Oh. Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back.
You broke the waterlock with a motor carriage? There was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
Actually, that's a good point. It wasn't me. I guess you're right. It was really a science fault. Anyway, you can go back now.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, he did, my friend.
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long. I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He refastens a bit of netting that has come loose in the wind.
All his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
Yeah, there are.
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
What sort of specialized techniques is the phasmid using to hide itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex.
It's sending laser beams out into my eyeballs.
But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
It ate a laser pointer.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
How big is this
I'm
phasmid?
expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
That reminds me of a story. When I was but a young boy, I was riding my bike. Now, I ride bikes weird, because I am built weird. I'm kind of built like a monkey. I have long arms, and my legs are shorter than they really should be. Not by too much, you know, but enough. But I sit there, and I'm riding my bike, and I broke my handlebars. Because I would lean forward into the bike handlebars, and they'd twist and break. But it was a really old bike, and the rubber handles were kind of worn out. And I'd stick my pinky in the metal itself, because the protective rubber was broken, and you could just stick your finger inside. So I stuck my pinky in there, and I feel something crawling on me. And it takes me a while to actually register the sensation, but I do. And I pull my pinky out, and there's this big-ass fucking roach. The size of my goddamn... No, it wasn't my pinky, it was my index finger. It was the size of my goddamn index finger, and I pull it out, and I freak the fuck out. I'm just like... like, shake it off. Because I had a ride. It was like a... I want to say it was like 10, 15-minute ride to my work. And I almost got ran over by a car. That's this goddamn roach. There wasn't a point to that. I just thought I'd tell you a good little story. Why are you so interested in a stick bug? Aren't there more sensational animals out there?
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
They actually are. Insects are super interesting. If you're ever bored, go down the ant pipeline. Or just any animal, really. I used to find dead roaches in my yard. I had it was earwigs. There were earwigs everywhere, in the faucets, in the house. They'd crawl through. I hate those damn things. I hate them. I hate them so much. People have like fears of God. I have not a fear, but a hatred of earwigs because they'd crawl on me while I was sleeping. It was awful. And no one would do anything about it except me. I went on a manhunt for those things. The last 2 years I lived at my grandparents' house. They pissed me off. Anytime I see one where I live now, I squish it, and I feel a little bit happier. But, any insect, I get sidetracked a lot, sorry. Any insect that has a group is really interesting. Like earwig colonies. Did you know if there's a big creature? Ants swarm things. They swarm things. And they kind of overwhelm it with numbers. Earwigs will take a roach, an honest to God roach, and they'll pick off its legs. And then they'll burrow its way inside and eat it from the inside out. And it was such a fascinating thing to see.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Yeah, I ramble sometimes during my streams. I talk, if something reminds me of a story, I like to tell it.
Would be glory itself.
That it would. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
I see. What if no one can prove it exists? How do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
Thank you. Thank you for liking my rambling. My rambling does get confusing sometimes. It's okay. Brusquely enough that even he seems taken aback by it. Damn, the bro surprised himself.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
What would it be like to grasp and hold onto something you think is next to you, or just behind you, like a trace of vapor you exhaled one spring morning as a child? This is what he's searching for. A spectre.
Lena said there has been a sighting here of it here in Martinez.
Yes,
Here in
the most
Mayonnaise.
recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
I don't know what the fuck that means, and clearly you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Anything that likes to hide in its environment typically doesn't last too long, especially bugs. They don't last too long if the environment changes. Hey, why are you watching my stream while driving? Stop that. No. No. I'll never leave Morel alone. Par the no genuses?
Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
They're putting chemicals in the water to turn the phasmids gay. God damn it, Alex Jones, you crazy, crazy man. Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions. My answer is that's pretty clever, but I want to say a crime against passion and common sense.
Nature does not concern herself with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly dispassionate.
Dude, it does me too. This game is so much fun. I didn't know how much I would enjoy it, but it's probably top 10 games for me right now. I'll see how the ending goes and move it. See, so I'm trying to relive the game watching other people stream. Fair enough, I guess. I will see. I get the feeling this game is going to be top 5. It'll be up there with probably Dishonored and like what was it? BioShock Infinite. Tell me more about these traps. Fuck.
They may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed the traps.
Yes.
More than some, he admires this.
No, this guy loves his wife. What a guy. What a nice man. I like this guy. Any man who loves his wife is a friend of mine. How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
I'm actually gonna Google something. Do stick bugs have a fragile exoskeleton? Hold on. I mean, of chitin, yeah. So they do have exoskeletons. It's not... What the fuck? And, okay. What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Fascinating. So I read, with my less than 5 minutes of research, that stick bugs don't. They just have chitin, which, you know, to a fucking titan compared to them, it's pretty fragile, but to other bugs, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get through, so... You have a pent mantis. That's fascinating. I don't like praying mantises. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
See, the problem with praying manti, as I look into their eyes, it's the same problem I have with horses, and I see too much intelligence, and I don't like it. I don't like that. It makes me want to just, like, squish them. I don't like things that... I've seen a monkey at the zoo, and it does not give me the same feeling, but if it's not something that's humanoid shape, and it has some sort of intelligence, I don't like it. It weirds me out. Yeah, squish him, dude. Oh god, he's the size of your hand. There's praying mantises. Dude, the more I learn about bugs, the less I like them. Asia has weird fucking big bugs, though. Yeah, squish him. What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
Let me ask you about something else.
Yes. What?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like other things being smart. How dare they? How dare they have intelligence? Stupid ones don't interest me. Same dude. That goes for anything, really. People as well. I like dogs and cats. Those are the exceptions. I do not like horses or praying manti. Although I think praying manti more give me uncanny valley than they do intelligence. They're kind of goofy. I have seen praying mantis flee for their lives in fear from fucking working in farm fields, though, so that was neat.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Fascinating.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
Yeah, Morel.
The traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Oh.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting. On record. One of only 4 this century. And it's hers.
She's seen it.
Really? She sighted the phasmid. She didn't tell me that.
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Are you perhaps a veterinarian?
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
I will ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
It's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cough into his fist this time. Maybe she could come back to the whirling, warm up, and come back and check the traps later.
Oh, no. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
That's a good point.
He's dead set on this.
What if I check the traps for you?
I expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Oh, that's cool. I couldn't be a veterinarian. It pays too little. Looks, cryptozoologist and detect chaos is my method. I am its scion.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help.
What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the
Bring
traps?
it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Where are these
There are
traps?
4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them...
Damn, Ireland doesn't pay as well for a fucking veterinarian? I think it's Scotland. Doesn't Ireland have a large dog population?
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Yeah. I thought so. I read somewhere that Ireland has a lot of dogs.
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
About a week, brother. Nah, thanks, man.
As I said,
But you feel you should have it on you. Something bad might. Don't mess around. Take the pheromone. It'll make you sexier.
God damn it. I trust Inland Empire. Give me the pheromone. As you present your other armpit and then gives you a satisfied
This is
nod.
the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get to
thank
it.
you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down.
Finally, you're being sensible. I'll start.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to but what if the information is vital? What about his eager-to-leave friend Gary there? Talk to him too, perhaps.
How did he become a cryptozoologist?
He's always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
Taking the pheromone is a very hairy thing to do, I think. I feel like Harry is the kind of guy to just fuck around.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up.
But also take everything he does seriously. So you're living your childhood dream out here.
It's not child's play, just because I have to trade through the mud every so often.
His eyes and arrows. Why not just be a zoologist? Real animals are puzzling too.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
I don't. It's a profession, just like any other.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
Anything and anything truly inspiring ever happened to you?
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid. Although I have...
Interesting. Something for later, this close call.
What kind of evidence do you have?
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts. Like the one that brought us here, to look for the phasmid. I keep a very open mind.
You're welcome. Hell yeah, I usually stream from like 10 to 12 in the mountain time, but I'm also about to end the stream because it is... What fucking time is it? Hold on. It's 2:44 where I am, and I need a bed, go to bed. But have fun at work. Mr. or Mrs., whoever you are, stranger. Goodbye. Also, I have all the shit on YouTube. I need to upload like 3 videos because I've been busy with work, but... Well, nice to meet you, Shauna. Yeah, but if you want to see the rest of my playthrough and me stumbling around, I have it all on YouTube for the world to see. So you have never discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered.
Good night,
Not for
Shauna.
lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes. 2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have been proven real.
Yes, the Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
Not approving it. Then the Insulindian phasmid will be the 3rd.
Indeed.
He does not
If our
smile.
expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
Hell yeah.
Hair on your arms stand up. Electricity. Sounds like reeds hissing.
Thanks for explaining that. Now about something
Yes.
else. Let's talk about specific cryptids.
Right? What cryptids...
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it, since you've offered to help.
Tell me about a cool cryptid, any cryptid.
No offense, officer, but I'm not much of a pedagogue. I don't know what I would have done if Lena hadn't persuaded me to go back to field research. You should ask me. I'm not a people person, unless you haven't noticed. And I don't make a good lecturer. My strength lies in field work and persistence.
He brushes an errant strand of hair from his eye.
A willow person. It's a long story. One non-specialist would find rather dull.
What are willow
They're
people?
not people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals, as they seem to have evolved directly from trees.
Interesting.
They're very, very thin, almost flat in fact, and can camouflage themselves easily, wrapping themselves around trees and blending in with the tree bark. In that way, they're not too dissimilar from the phasmid we're looking for here.
Wait, so I may have seen these willow people without knowing it.
Probably have.
How did he almost catch a willow person?
Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paints. It was a bright lavender colour. I was hoping one of the willow people would get paint on it and not be able to camouflage itself.
I see.
After waiting in hiding for hours, I saw a figure slip from one of the trees, a lavender shadow, dashing through the grove.
And then?
I chased it with a net. Not very elegant. You can't be elegant in the field. And, well, it was faster than me.
A lavender shadow.
It sounds like we were snacking on funny mushrooms. But I did see motion and colour. Mine is not a confirmed sighting of a cryptid, however. Much goes into verifying these things, and my account comes short of a few standards.
And Leonard's sighting a phasmid, is that?
Confirmed. It's 100% verified, and meets all the standards of an authentic cryptid sighting.
Enough tales then, let's change the subject.
By all means.
He coughs and wipes his mouth. Alright, folks. With that, I am going to hit the hay, as they say. Hope y'all have a good night or a great day. And remember, folks, stay happy.